This is pretty evil here. Courtney Williams here, 40 years old here. It says arrested and indicted for leaking classified tactics and techniques and procedures to journalists. Here we go here. We got a little report on it. Check this out.
Security clearance while she worked with Delta Force there with the Army in Fort Bragg. She's the whistleblower that called out the maltreatment that she was experiencing while working there. But the feds believe she was giving away a lot more than just workplace secrets that could have put soldiers' lives at risk.
For 8 years, Courtney Williams worked in the Army's Delta Force at Fort Bragg, behind-the-scenes work to help maintain cover for one of the military's most secretive groups. But now she's being accused of leaking top-secret information to a journalist that could have put soldiers' lives at risk. Williams was quoted in Seth Harp's book, The Fort Bragg Cartel.
My book is critical of these institutions because I think that waging war in secrecy for 20 years gives rise to a host of cultural problems that spill over into communities like Fayetteville.
WRAL interviewed Harp about the book in October. Williams was quoted extensively when referring to a toxic work environment within Delta Force, where she claims she was sexually harassed and discriminated against while also sharing information about work she would do. A criminal complaint filed today indicates she had concerns about how Harp's reporting could affect her, telling her mother, "I might actually get arrested," and also telling Harp, "I would definitely have been concerned with the amount of classified information being disclosed." She continued, saying in part, "I'm taking deep breaths, but have a feeling this is going to be more of a nightmare for my children than not." Harp declined an interview, but sent me a statement calling this a vindictive act of retaliation and saying in part, "Former Delta Force operators disclose national defense information on podcasts and YouTube shows every day, but the government is going after Courtney for the sole reason that she exposed sexual harassment and gender discrimination in the unit."
I don't know what this right here is very interesting here. When you listen to the story and everything and you see what's going on, you hope there's not any retaliation going on. You hope that these people really care about America and they won't be doing this any longer. And just let everyone know, let them sign something, let them know, hey, you cannot, once you get out of the military, you cannot say anything about the operations that you do. This stuff is top secret and is classified. I gotta believe they have something they have to sign or do that. Or if not, just have common sense not to do that. What do you think, guys? I mean, what do you think? What do you think about someone who gets out of the military and shares tactical information to a book and even says to herself, this is the part that got you. She didn't want to interview, but she says that she said to her mother that, you know what? Hey, this right here might be something that might get me arrested. And I'm like, wow. She knows that something that she knows that might get her arrested. That's called like giving information that you know that, you know, confession there. It's some type of information there that you know that she knows that she has done something wrong. Yeah, she's gotten arrested, and maybe I think in this case, yes, I heard about the assault or possible of discrimination going on with sex, whatever's going on there. Hey, that part right there, I do not like, and I like what the comment says, it may be bogus. But guys, let's wake up to America now. These women are in hot positions. I mean, these positions are mostly male-driven. And I imagine it was some kind of joke, like, can you get that or something? I need to hear the context of the words, because right now, it haven't happened to me, never happened to me. But I'm hearing stories from this right here in the gym where a guy says, can I help you? Or look something, they go, why are you looking at me? No. But yet they're filming themselves. And then the guy says, that's about to fall off. I'm just trying to catch it. And then she goes, oh, I thought you were looking at me in a certain way. Oh, and all he was doing was trying to help her. So this could have been another thing that's going on here, guys. I don't like the situation when this happens time and time again, where people do not put America first. They put their own personal money and greed first, not America first at all. And we got to be questioning this and be concerned about this, because this is happening way too often, over and over again, hearing people saying this. She made a good point here that I want to point out also, that you got other people on podcasts and doing YouTube videos talking about the military and stuff. And I like that saying, I hear that saying that it's okay if you do it, but it's a problem when I do it situation. But was it classified? Was it classified information? Unclassified versus classified are two different things. Classified versus unclassified. I just need you to understand that, guys. So in the comments, what do you think? What do you think? Is this good or bad? And you think she should be held accountable for treason? Because that might be the case with her. It says agreed, Nick. It says here, give her the max. People are not happy with this. Nick Sorter says the max involves a lethal injection. Just saying. Someone said there. It's not right. It says here, the maximum penalty sounds about right. We can't have people putting our troops at risk like that. Wonder what made her think that it was okay to leak classified info. Yeah, what made that okay in her mind? It said Harp declined an interview. That's the best thing that she did. She should have declined everything else. It says Harp declined an interview, but provided this statement about her charge against Williams here. Yeah, it says another one. She's a traitor. I see you there. Someone said that in the comments. Another one says here, honestly curious to what exactly she did. We have Epstein files, scums not even being investigated. Is this person for real? Is Derek for real? He said he doesn't understand what's going on. Giving classified and technical information is in a book. That is nonsense. We cannot allow that to happen. Imagine having to hide your military strategy from Democratic members of office because they wouldn't and because they will leak it to the enemy. Let that sink in. That is just crazy. And deliver us from the liberal white woman. And deliver us from the liberal white woman. Oh my gosh, can you believe that one? And deliver us from the liberal white woman. Another one here, the fourth Brad cartel book right there, drug trafficking and murder in the special forces, Seth Harp. That's the book right there, guys. Yes, you should read the book. I wouldn't be surprised if the witness protection move. Oh my God, someone's talking about the book and how horrible it is. Or how much information it gives out. More death. Someone sends a death penalty. She'll get a slap on the wrist. Someone says she'll get a slap on the wrist. It says here, people aren't held accountable. It will continue to happen. I hope it's not retaliation for her whistleblowing action. That's what I was thinking too. That would be bogus. All right, this is For Real with Mike, and I'm Mike. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.